Well, good morning. Happy Thursday. It's Leza Live on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. So, my question for you gentlemen and everybody listening this morning, have you turned on your heaters yet? Because it was cold last night. Drew, have you?
I did not.
No, me neither. Me neither.
I did not. I only had one window cracked open, but that was on the other side of the house, and it was wonderful sleeping weather.
Well, I did have the back door open in the bedroom, and it got very cold in my house. When I left, it was 55 degrees. So I probably will not be doing that here on out. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Well,
what about you, Matt? Did you turn your heater on?
As a realtor who has to deal with vacant houses a lot, I would never suggest anyone to let their house get below 55 degrees.
Okay, so 55 is
because pipes start freezing.
Okay. I don't think we realized it was that low till we got up. So,
I had ice on the windshield this morning when I went out.
Yes, Jimbo D sent me a text this morning, and he had ice on his windshield, and he had on his thermometer 33 degrees outside.
I was right there with him.
Yeah, same, huh?
It was colder than I expected. I went out and I thought, well, it's a little cooler. I'll just run out to the truck, fire it up, turn the heater on, turn the bun warmers on, right?
Right.
I went out there and I'm looking, I'm like,
and there's ice.
This is not going to be good. So instead, I was fortunate nothing else froze.
Yeah.
So I hit the windshield wipers and with the alcohol in it, and it cleaned up the windows. But I'll tell you what, when that first couple swipes, there was ice. I was like, great. So I'm hoping that took out the mosquitoes. That's all I want.
There you go.
Mosquitoes
That's all he
taken
wants.
Out.
Yes. Okay. Well, we will see. We shall
We'll see tomorrow.
He's being selfish.
Yeah, he is being selfish.
I said all the mosquitoes for everybody. I wasn't being selfish.
Not just for him. There you go.
Not just for me, although it benefits me, but everybody benefits from no mosquitoes.
You're right.
Not
You're
just
right.
Drew's skeeters.
You're right.
Drew skeeters.
So did you turn your heater on last night?
I have my heater set at 55, and it was cold in my house, and it did not kick on yet.
It didn't. Okay.
Not yet, but I have my thermostat set at 55.
Oh, you do?
Because you see the math behind it is that even if you're on a slab or a crawl space or whatever, it's not the pipes in your house, it's the pipes under your house and in the foundation and in the crawl space and all that stuff, because the resident heat from your house is what helps keep them warm.
Okay, well now I know. And I'm surprised Scott didn't say no more doors open and fans on and all the things. But I did put on a sweater today because it's chilly. It's still chilly out there. It's 50-something, right?
It's in the 40s, I think.
45
now.
right
45.
now.
Okay. And my question for you, Drew, do you have shorts on?
Yes.
Yes, he has the shorts on. Okay.
I don't.
No,
I have pants.
I have pants too.
I have to
and
go.
boots.
What can I tell you?
I got an appointment today.
Right, you got to dress up. I don't think you've ever worn shorts into work before. I don't
No,
think so.
I typically don't wear shorts when I'm working. I don't think it's very professional.
Yeah, Drew.
Because everybody gets to see me. You guys are just jealous because I've got good-looking legs.
That's it.
Yeah, see?
You're not kidding.
They are. I'm mistaken for Lisa's all the time. They're so clean-shaven.
Now I'm worried about you.
So what is the temperature going to get to today? What's our high going to be?
Well, we're going to be looking at a high of 67 today, so that's not too bad.
That's beautiful.
But the low is official at the airport for 36, which means for you and I, we're going to be below freezing up.
Right.
So if you're above the tree line, folks, listen to Matt. Make sure you got your pipes ready and everything else. And,
right. Move those geraniums towards the house so they don't get frozen.
But, we're really looking at temperatures coming up tomorrow. So for the weekend, we'll be in the 70s, and Saturday, 73, 74.
Beautiful.
Light winds, no rain. We're going to have a great weekend.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
So
fantastic. Well, today is National Bosses Day, so we have to shout out to our bosses.
Okay.
Okay, we want to shout out to Jason and Janice this morning.
And Drew.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Drew's my boss.
Drew is not your boss. I'm your boss.
Oh, you're my boss?
I'm your boss.
There you go.
Where's my paycheck? Plural.
I pay you in friendship.
That's
worth something.
Something that cannot be measured.
No,
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell them that next time I go to McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here.
I want my
paying
double
with
quarter pounder with
friendship.
cheese.
Yeah.
Where's your payment? Friendship.
Friendship. That's right.
I'm making
They
friends
might be
with this.
doing you a favor by not selling you that burger.
It's probably true, especially if they look at me.
Aw, come on. Come on. Let's talk about Jason and Janice for a second.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I just want to shout out to them because they're just lovely people to work with. I mean, I really want to say thank you. So I wish, if we could call Jason right now and sing a song to him, I know he'd appreciate it. But he's told us not to call him on the air anymore.
Happy Boss's Day to you.
Happy Boss's Day to you. Happy Boss's Day,
Jason
and Janice. Happy Boss's Day to you. There we go.
And many more.
On Channel 4.
That's right. That's right. Now, we'll see if they're listening because they'll probably call in and tell us to stop.
Well,
Yeah, they'll just.
you think about it.
Yeah.
Jason's been here for numerous years, but 83 years of a radio station, and he's probably been there at least more than half. So
Right.
the amount of
Right.
energy and things that they've put into the community,
Yes.
the amount of people they've hired and worked,
Right.
good for them, man.
The amount of people they give a voice to through all the interviews and the local programming. And so anyway, just hats off and thank you.
And Drew's been here the whole time, all 83 years.
I feel like it some days.
Oh, God bless.
You look like it too.
God
Burn.
bless.
Man,
Oh, jeez.
he
He is
the
on.
war is on
He's
today.
on a roll. I don't
Tomorrow?
know. Yeah. There you go.
That's it.
I'm in for it tomorrow.
You're
I know.
in for it.
I
I'm
know.
gonna get my Games of Thrones sorted out.
There you go.
Oh, sweet. I didn't know you watched
Are
Games
you
of
ready to
Thrones.
talk about pumpkin spice? Because I am. It's
Well-
a pumpkin spice palooza this morning.
And if we don't get Johnny Wet Metal something to eat soon, he's gonna lose it.
Exactly. Scott Dandos went to the store yesterday, and I still have stuff from Trader Joe's, but I think he's tired of hearing about that stuff. He found 2 things, and he's like, "You got to take these in tomorrow, but you got to save me one." So, and he did say, he goes, "You're gonna be so mad at me," and I'm like, "What?" And Scott,
Did he say one box? Because there's
Scott-
multiple boxes.
he got pumpkin donut holes.
Oh, I'm in.
Entenmann's pumpkin donut holes and pumpkin donuts. So we are going to have a competition to see what's better, the pumpkin spice donut or donut hole.
Aren't they like the same thing, just different shapes?
I don't know. Just go with me. Go with me. It's a pumpkin
Well,
spice palooza.
I have a little bit of a complaint about this whole pumpkin spice jazz.
What?
You are rubbing off on Ma Hinshaw.
Oh, what's
she
she
is
doing?
actively pursuing things to find
Good.
pumpkin spice.
Good.
And she said
That's
we
Give you
need.
something to do.
She said her favorite is the pumpkin spice Oreos, and she goes and checks Walmart every day, and they
for
are
them.
not out yet. Yeah.
What do you mean they're not out yet?
Well, she hasn't seen them yet.
It's pumpkin spice season.
She hasn't
No,
gotten
they're
them
out.
unless they're sold out.
No, they might not. I saw them at Walmart.
Oh, well,
Oh.
Drew, you shop at Walmart?
And you didn't pick us up some?
Yeah, Drew.
He's
I
leaving it
just
all
said-
up to Scott
remember,
Dandos.
this is 2 weeks ago.
Oh, right.
I mean, this has been going on for a while. I have had pumpkin spice donut holes.
You have?
I've never had a pumpkin spice donut, but I've had a
Okay.
hole before.
Okay, can you come in here and grab yours?
Okay.
Okay. These boxes are kid proof. I can't get in them.
You need my knife?
No.
I
No.
was gonna say I don't want to give you a dangerous weapon, anyways.
It says lift tab. Okay. All right, Drew. Here's your donut and your donut hole.
Here, hold on. Let me put Drew on camera.
No, don't put it on.
Oh no!
He's.
Look, you're not even.
You can't put him on camera. He's in the witness protection program. Remember? You can't put him on camera. It's part
Is
of
that,
his contract.
is he not really a Guido?
We cannot confirm or deny.
Because it would make more sense if he is, and
Yeah.
he's in witness protection.
Right,
Because
okay.
then it would mean he's in the mafia.
Here's
Why'd
your
you put
donut and your donut hole.
my hole in
See,
my
everybody? Donut and donut hole. Okay.
Well, you just put it back in. You filled it back.
Okay, I'm not going to taste the donut. I'm only going to taste the donut hole.
Why?
Why?
Because it's a lot of donut.
Well,
Yeah.
just break a chunk off.
Okay, there's the donut hole.
Where's your commitment to the bet?
You and I did the same thing. Just threw it right in.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what's really good with it? Coffee.
Can I have a sip? No, thank you. No, thank you.
There. See, people can see my coffee cup. Look how big it is.
I drank mine on the way in, and I said, gonna regret not having some with these donuts.
It's good.
Okay, the donut hole is delicious. Oh, look at the inside of the donut. It's actually orange.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's different than the donut hole.
Oh, it is different? Okay.
It tastes the same, but it is different.
What did you have? You've had both?
Yes.
Drew? Wow, you're fast.
Well, I did, my taste test. I took
Yeah.
a bite of one and then
Okay.
took a bite of the other.
Okay, so they're different. So I'm going to have to taste the donut.
I think what it is the donut hole is completely covered with its frosting, where the donut, you only have it on the outside and you got a little bit bigger chunk in there. So I think the donut holes taste a little sweeter.
I think the donut's better.
No, the donut's way better.
Way
it's
better.
It's not as sweet.
It's not as sweet, and it's also fresher taste.
Well, you never know.
Well, you don't. You don't know. Okay, so there you go. There you have it.
There you
Are
go.
you sure we have to save him
And
for
look, there-
Scott Dandis?
Well, you can have another if you'd like, but we've got
no.
other people. John Rust, he needs his.
And my
Ruby
waistline.
needs hers. Yeah. This is award-winning radio right here. The three of us eating donuts. All right.
Welcome to the Daily Eating Hour.
So if you have the choice, get the donut, don't get the donut holes.
Oh, all day.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a fat kid. I'll eat both.
There,
Why are you giving me the
if you
holes?
want some more. If you want some more, the donut holes are called Pop'ems.
Pop'ems donut holes.
And that's exactly what we
Pumpkin.
did. Just popped it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I would prefer the donut hole because when you walk by, you
Oh.
grab one, boom. You
Right.
don't have to, have it. You can't.
There's
eat
no
it.
commitment.
Yeah,
Right. You just
throw
throw it
down,
in.
Go.
Okay. That's a bonus.
But that's also how an entire box disappears without
Right.
noticing.
But I think that if you eat it that
Well,
way,
that's the
there's
pro-
less
that's what you
calories.
want.
Yeah, if you eat it like that on the DL or just instead of taking the whole box and sitting there and eating them all, that's how that works.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott and Prescott
you, Scott.
Glassamere. That was delicious, and I'm with you guys. They're different flavors. Yep.
Yeah, donut's better.
How's it with
They're
coffee?
both good. Oh, it's excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
But
wouldn't know.
No, my mom got pumpkin spice oatmeal.
Oh,
And she's eating her morning pumpkin spice oatmeal.
very nice. I bet that's delicious. We'll have to ask her when she calls in
Yeah,
tomorrow to review the movie. What?
Um,
What's the movie you're going to
I'm
review?
forgetting the name of it, but it's
Uh-oh.
the new Keanu Reeves movie. I was
Oh.
going to do the horror movie too because it's new, but I'll just go to the theater twice this
That's
weekend.
where he's the angel, right?
Yes.
Yes, that looks cute.
Yeah, it's Seth Rogen,
Yeah, but
Keanu
what's-
Reeves,
the name?
not righteous something. I'm drawing a blank. Hold on, let me get my Harkins app because
I know.
they need to sponsor me.
They
like
do
how
need
much
to
I
sponsor
promote
you.
Harkins. They
I
really
know.
should.
I know. Why don't you get on that?
I've asked them, and they go, "Oh, you got to call corporate and all this other stuff, and
well,
then you got to
call
talk to
corporate.
Scottsdale." And
Well,
Yeah.
I'll just give Dan Harkins a call. I used to work for him.
are you his buddy?
Well, I used to work for him back in the day. My very first job, Camel View Theaters.
That it's still there, isn't it?
It is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. That's not the one at Fashion Square, right?
No.
Camel View.
No. No. While you're looking it up, I'm going to tell you about the Prescott High School football team plays tonight. Don't plan to go to the game tomorrow. It's tonight due to a lack of officials. Their game with Flagstaff had to be moved from Friday to Thursday. The game takes place right here on Bill Shepherd Field at Prescott High. John Rust and Kelly Cordes will have the call. The action will be live right here on KYCA 1490 AM, 103.5 FM, and online at kyca.info, and live streamed, if you want to watch it, on the KYCA Facebook page.
Okay, so the film is called Good Fortune.
Yep.
It is only an hour and 37 minutes, so
we
not
like
too
that,
bad.
yeah.
It's written and directed by, well, maybe not written. Hold on.
Okay.
No, I don't know. It doesn't say it on here. But it's directed by Aziz Ansari. I don't know if you know him.
yeah.
He also stars in it. But Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, Aziz Ansari. In Good Fortune, a well-meaning but rather inept angel
Drew is watching the trailer.
Named,
and
of course he is.
His microphone is on.
named Gabriel meddles in the lives of a struggling gig worker and a wealthy venture capitalist.
Okay.
It's like a trading places financially.
Yeah. Okay.
But it looks hilarious.
Well,
the trailer looks really
Okay.
funny.
Well, Seth Rogen. How can it not be funny, right? Keanu Reeves. He's a fan fave, man. That guy's. He's great. Okay, so that's what you're going to be reviewing tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so everybody, make sure you make sure you tune in tomorrow. Also want to let you guys know in sports, last night the Yavapai College volleyball team swept Mesa College 3-0. Mesa is the number 9th ranked junior college team in the nation in NJCAA Division II.
Wow.
Wow, Yavapai College.
Way to go.
That's amazing. So we've got some stellar sports teams this year. So very cool. Anything else? Oh, tonight, Thursday Night Football. I'm very excited about this because it's the Bengals and the Steelers, and I haven't watched Aaron Rodgers play with the Steelers yet, and everybody's saying he's doing a great job.
He did last week.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a critic of his, so
Are you?
know,
Yeah.
give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. He's an old guy playing.
He didn't do anything spectacular, but
Right.
what he didn't do is he didn't give the ball away. He didn't throw interceptions.
Good.
There wasn't fumbles.
Right.
So, he's doing what he's supposed to.
Good. And I'm sure he's very happy he's not playing for the Jets anymore because they're not doing so great. So,
Well, that's their management.
Yeah.
That's
There's
their owners.
One more thing tonight, and I'm
Oh.
sad I can't go.
what's tonight?
Comedy night at the Elks.
Oh, that's right. Comedy night at the Elks.
Yeah.
Yes, we love going to comedy
But
night at the Elks.
It's tough on Thursdays
It
because that's my
is.
movie night typically.
I know. Well, if you guys aren't going to the movies and you're not going to watch the Prescott High game or go to the game or watch Thursday Night Football, head on up to comedy night at the Elks Theater, 3rd floor, and you will laugh out loud.
Is Santos doing his gig
Oh
tomorrow?
yeah.
I'm sure.
Or
Yeah,
Tonight.
he's tonight. Yeah, him and JC, and I'm not sure who the big guest comedian is.
We had it.
I'd have to look it
It was
up.
told us, but yeah, it's always good. Always good. So,
Oh yeah, I've always enjoyed myself,
for sure.
except for when Santos shoots daggers at me and
Yeah.
you and talks about us on stage.
He sure does every time we go. Okay, we need to move on because we have a special guest today. Coming up, we're going to be chatting with Raquel Gardner from the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary. She brought a little buddy, and we're going to get to meet that buddy. So if you're not streaming us live, you better go right now and get on kyca.info or our Facebook page and meet the little buddy yourself. Coming up on Leza Live.
You're gonna have to move the donuts.
I'm
though.
going to put the donuts
Yeah,
away.
they're gonna
Yep,
get gobbled up.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you're looking for one-of-a-kind treasures that celebrate Native American artistry, you got to check out Black Arrow Native American Jewelry and Art right here in downtown Prescott. This beautiful gallery represents the work of more than 15 Native American artists, showcasing stunning jewelry and select pieces of art. You're also going to find works by local artists who celebrate the rich culture and heritage of the Southwest through their paintings and sculptures. It's culture, craftsmanship, and creativity all under one roof. They're open 7 days a week, but if you can't make it there in person, you can check out their website. That's blackarrowgallery.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. So excited to have Raquel Gardner and Stephanie Cleater from the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary in this morning. Good morning. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. We're so excited because when you guys come in, you always bring somebody special with you.
We do. Not everybody gets to come out to the zoo every day. We're really lucky to be around all of our animals, and so it's kind of fun to bring out the ambassador animals sometimes.
Yes, we love it so much. And why don't you introduce Stephanie to us, Raquel?
Yeah, so I brought Stephanie Cleater in today. She's going to be our new marketing manager, and she is learning the ropes. This is her first radio interview that she's coming to, and we're excited to have her on board.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Good morning.
What a fun place to work, I'm sure.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have so many things going on. This is a big season for you guys.
Fall is such a fun time of year. I think it's one of my favorite times of the year. It's a little bit cooler. The animals are always, a little bit more comfortable. And, it's not quite so warm for them. They're out and about more. The weather's changing. There's new smells in the air.
Yes.
So they're always very active. And then we just have so many fun events planned for fall. It's a great time to come out and really walk the zoo and enjoy it.
Perfect. Well, let's get to the events.
Yeah, so coming up pretty soon. In fact, our most recent event's going to be behind the scenes photo tour is coming up on Saturday, October 18th. And honestly, if you got to see the Prescott Now magazine, Tulio, our jaguar, is on the cover.
Oh, boy.
And, one of the things we found out while having our photo tour is, it's really wonderful to share access to the animals. People can come out if they're a photographer and it's an avid hobby of theirs. And, then they share their photos with us. And we've received some amazing photos of our animals because that's just a position we don't have on our staff is a professional photographer.
Wow.
So we love having people come out, take photos of our animals, and then share them with us. So this is a great opportunity to do that.
Okay, and so do people need to sign up or do they just show up? And what are the times?
Yeah, visit the website. It's Saturday, October 18th. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. You get to go behind the scenes. You get to go in some of the animal exhibits. So it's one of the most fun experiences. If you're really an avid photographer, grab your best camera and come out to the zoo.
Right. And you say behind the scenes. I mean, what does that mean?
Well, some of the animals we can get in and go in with. That's one of the fun things. We do it on a limited basis. This is a program that we only do about twice a year.
Yeah.
And so, going in with the deer, going in with our lemurs,
Nice.
going in with some of the animals that we can, or just giving better photo access to some of them. So, we can't go in with everything. Things like bears and jaguar are pretty much off limits. But, with the cameras as they are these days, they can actually kind of eliminate the wire or the screen that's in front of them. So we've gotten some amazing photos that way.
I bet. What do the animals think what do the lemurs in particular think when there's people in their area?
They're just super curious. Most of these animals are very scent sensitive. And so usually, especially the lemurs, when we go in with them, we'll take in, photographers with them. They want to jump to the ground and smell your shoes right away because they're like, where have you been?
That is hilarious. I love the lemurs. They're so much fun to watch. Okay, so behind the scenes, photography tour coming up on Saturday. Does that interest you at all, Matt? Because Matt is a professional photographer.
I've gotten close access in the past at Heritage to animals that most people don't.
Yeah.
And that's a little scary.
Yeah.
So
and was it
alone.
Awesome? Did you love it?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
When they got the now past tiger, when they brought her in.
Oh, yes.
I was inches from her.
Nice.
A little terrifying. But
Yeah,
it was fun.
she's like, oh, that looks delicious.
Yeah, when they get up close, you're just like, wow, they're big.
Yes.
Those mouths are large.
Right. Those teeth are sharp.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, what a great opportunity for those that love to take pictures. What else do we have coming up?
Yeah, our biggest events are coming up. Fall Zoo Fest, honestly, one of my favorite events, 2-day event, Saturday, October 25th and 26th. And if you're a member of the zoo, this is a free member event for you. Okay. So we highly recommend it. We have our straw maze, bounce house, we'll have concessions, we'll have animal activities. And it's just a fun way to come and celebrate fall, get out there and Lots of fun activities, lots of animal activities. The animals get pumpkins, which is so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not a common everyday thing for them. And
right.
they're so curious. It's a great way to provide kind of enrichment. Some of them will eat them. Some of them just are really curious and will smell them and kick them around like a brand new ball.
Right.
So it's really just kind of fun to see what the animals will do with them. They're all different.
That is so fun. And do you get in with your normal admission that weekend?
Yeah, that's a general admission day. It's just we have special activities surrounding it. So it's a great day to come. And again, members free. So if you're not a member, it's a great time of year to start making those plans for either getting a membership for yourself or getting it as a gift for the holidays.
Right. Okay, fantastic. Should we move on to Boo at the Zoo?
We should.
How
Honestly, if you've been in Prescott, this is a really fun family event. Honestly, it gets bigger and better every year. It's actually on Halloween, so it will be Friday night this year.
How fun. Isn't that great?
Yeah, it should be a really good
Halloween
night.
should always be on Friday or Saturday night, in my book.
Ideally, yes.
Yeah.
Right, I agree.
This is going to be a ton of fun.
But Friday, October 31st, the gates will open at 5 p.m. You know, it's for children of all ages. There'll be trick-or-treating stations throughout the zoo. Lots of, different inflatables and light-ups. A really fun night. A great safe way to spend your evening trick-or-treating, going around the zoo. We're currently, going out to businesses and asking for, donations, for gift cards, because honestly, food for the animals, candy this year, everything is a little bit higher in price. And so as a 501c3 nonprofit, we're always looking for supporters to help us out. But just attending the event is a great way to support the zoo.
How fun. What do the animals think about the costumes? Because you encourage people to actually dress up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And honestly, people get more and more creative every year. Some of them I think are amazed and, are really interested.
What's going on?
Exactly. Because it's a lot of unusual sights that they don't normally see.
Yeah.
And honestly, those animals that are comfortable with it are very curious and will stay out. And those that are going, oh, this is
scary,
not in the normal, I'm leaving, I'm going in my night house, that happens as well. And
sure.
so the animals have free choice to decide whether they're going to stick around or not.
That's lovely. That's lovely. And you say trick-or-treating, so will there be stations at each animal exhibit, or how does that work?
Yeah, we normally have several stations throughout the zoo, usually anywhere around 10 stations to go around. But then, you get the added advantage of going to see the animals in the evening, going to see some of those creepy crawlies in our tarantula grotto, and then just having a fun night at the zoo and seeing all the costumes. Honestly, we have a great time as staff members to see all the costumes that come in. It's
do
a
you
lot
guys
of fun.
dress up as well?
We do too. We absolutely do. So, we got to start planning ahead already what we're going to wear.
Yeah, you don't know yet?
I don't.
Well, that sounds like a fun night. Now, is there an extra fee for this? You have to buy tickets?
So there for Boo at the Zoo, there is admission price for members is $10 and for non-members is $12.
Okay.
And if you haven't visited our website recently, we have a brand new website that launched just mid-August. And so we can purchase general admission tickets or event tickets now online.
Oh, nice.
And it's a lot easier process. So we're really excited to make, coming to the zoo and attending these events a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And you can get your actual admission tickets in an email or with a QR code, just like everywhere else now.
I love it. That is wonderful. Boo at the Zoo. How many years have you guys been doing this?
Gosh, the zoo is coming up on 28 years old.
Wow.
So I know it's really amazing. We're a long-time nonprofit in the community. And honestly, we couldn't be here and have grown as we have without community support. So I think it's one of the events that is one of our older events at the zoo. So I'm guessing it's well over 20 years old.
Very cool. And if businesses want to sponsor or if they want to donate, how do they do that?
Yeah, they can reach out to calling the zoo, and they'll forward them to me, Raquel Gardner, at rgardner@heritageparkzoo.org. And actually just dropping by and giving gift cards really helps us out, because we'll go out and then purchase all that candy, because we want to make sure we don't accept just bags of candy coming in. We want to go out and purchase it and make sure we get it from, stores, and we know the handling history of it. So yes, if you'd like to, you're deciding not to have trick-or-treaters come to your own door, come come over, drop off a gift card, or reach out to the zoo and make a donation, we'd be thrilled to have your support.
I love that.
We love this event, but it grows every single year.
Sure.
So yeah, that candy gets a little pricier every year.
It sure does. And I love that you guys have trick-or-treating for kids 6 and under for the first hour.
Yeah, we really encourage it because I know, parents have these young ones, everybody's running home from work, and we're trying to encourage, between 5 and 6 p.m., all the youngsters come in, get in early while it's still bright out.
Yes.
They're still have the energy for it, come and trick or treat. And, 6 p.m., all ages are welcome to trick or treat. Our last admission will be at 8:30.
At 8:30. Okay, very good. Boo at the Zoo coming up on Halloween. Very good. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Raquel and Stephanie are going to introduce their special friend that they brought with them. So don't go away. There's more coming up here on Leza Live. Right now at Prescott Women's Clinic, it's not just about appointments. It's about empowerment. It's about taking care of yourself. Their caring team helps you take charge of your health with compassion, knowledge, and respect. From preventive care to personalized treatment, you'll feel supported at every stage of life. Prescott Women's Clinic, helping women in our community for over 4 decades, helping them live healthier, happier lives. Make an appointment today, 928-778-4300. If you want to learn more about what Prescott Women's Clinic has to offer, you can always go online to PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. We have Raquel and Stephanie from the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary with us, and we never know who they're going to bring with us. Tell us about this little guy you're holding today.
So this is Shrek, and he is a prehensile-tailed skink. And you can really see what that name comes from just by looking at that nice long tail. So we know here in Arizona we have lots of different lizards that run around. And most of those lizards have long tails that they can kind of drop as a defense mechanism.
Right.
Prehensile-tailed skinks cannot do that.
Okay.
And in fact, their tail will not regenerate if anything happens to it. But they really need those tails because they're an arboreal lizard, which is not something we normally think about. These guys live in the trees.
Okay.
And so they need that tail really to hang on to branches and make sure that they do not fall down. Because they're going to spend most of their lives in trees and eating completely vegetation, flowers. They'll eat some fruit. They eat a lot of leaves. And one of the fun facts about these guys is they can actually eat a lot of toxic plants. They're found in the Solomon Islands. Sometimes they're called Solomon Island skinks. But in where they live, tropical rainforest, in the trees, they can eat a lot of that vegetation. But a lot of it's toxic to most animals. These guys can actually consume it. It is. It really is fascinating.
He's got a great tongue. He keeps sticking his tongue out. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very curious. They are protected. They are a threatened species. They're more commonly becoming a pet. But, we always recommend, you really do your homework when you're trying to bring home an animal. And that's what happens. A lot of the animals at the sanctuary, especially ambassador animals, people say, my friend had this, my parents had this, we can't take care of it. Can, the sanctuary take care of it? And there's only so much room that we can take in animals. We try and do our very best. And so this animal was donated to us just a couple of years ago. They can live about 15 years old, but because we didn't really know his origins, we don't exactly know how old he is, but he seems pretty young still. And one of the nice things about these guys is they're actually kind of family oriented. Most skinks are very individual, live by themselves. These can actually live in small family groups, which is so unusual to think about with a lizard.
Yeah.
They can have bonded parents. They actually do provide care for their young. And here's another fun, gross fact for you.
Okay.
Usually, the newborn young will actually eat the feces of the adults because they need the gut bacteria to help them eat those toxic plants.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so they actually do need that parental care and a lot of the feeding that they get from their parents in order to prepare them for what's life ahead.
Right. Now, I'm assuming Shrek is a male. Or do we not know?
That's a really good question. I actually couldn't tell you that off the top of my head.
Yeah, and we're not going to try and find out on this show.
I'm not going to look right now.
Well, he is just precious. So how long has he been at the zoo? Did you say 2 years?
Yeah, he's been there a couple of years.
Okay.
And, he's really a great animal. One of the things about reptiles is, they do require extra care. They are animals that are cold-blooded, so they really do. One of the things I mentioned is I like to warm up my hands before I pick up most of our lizards and snakes because it could be a real shock to their system if my hands are cold.
Right.
Because they actually do get accustomed to the temperature around them, so they'll go lay in the sun, when they need to warm up. They'll go burrow in, most lizards will go burrow or go in the shade in order to cool down. So they are very, very temperature reliant on the environment. So we try and do our best to make sure he's a tropical rainforest guy, so he loves the warmth. It was a little chilly this morning.
I bet. He needs a sweater.
Yeah,
Raquel. We need to knit this guy a sweater.
But yeah, amazing animal. One of the many ambassadors that we have that take out for different outreach programs, different education activities. In fact, one of the fun programs we do over the summer is Breakfast with Tortoise and Friends. And I'm always amazed how many people come out because a lot of people are just fascinated by snakes and lizards.
Yes.
And we get to bring out our ambassador animals. It's one of our most popular events.
Yes. Well, we all love him. And having him right here in the studio is it's such a gift. So we really appreciate you bringing him in. His eyes are fantastic.
Aren't they?
And he has like these scales please, Shrek, forgive me if I don't want to offend you, but these lines over his eyes that are really unique.
They absolutely are fully scaled, very similar. Most lizards have kind of longer legs. They're kind of a short-legged animal. They're kind of described as not having much of a neck. But, their advantages are, they're very sleek. They're very good at climbing. You can say he's got very long, nails and toes. But that tail really does help him survive in in an arboreal environment.
Does it curl around the limbs?
Exactly.
So,
just like you would think,
there he goes.
Just
okay.
like you would think of like a monkey.
Right.
Same exact concept.
Yes, there he's doing it.
Yeah, he'll try and hang on to give himself security by wrapping himself around.
Yeah.
And as long as we support him, he doesn't normally, use his tail. But if he were someplace up high, that makes a lot more sense.
Sure.
He needs to grab on and grip to make sure he doesn't accidentally fall.
And his head kind of looks like, if you only saw his head, he kind of looks like a snake.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why a lot of people call them, thought they were, more of a snake species. There are legless lizards that absolutely look like snakes.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard of a legless lizard. Wow.
We have one at the
you
zoo.
Do.
You can come out and see him.
Okay.
But yeah, this guy is just very unique with that prehensile tail because it's not something you normally see in lizard species. There's lots of mammals that have prehensile tails.
Sure.
But they're adopting the same adaptations as other animals that live in the trees. They need that security of being able to make sure they can stay up there, sleep, and not fall off.
Right, right. He doesn't seem very aggressive at all.
No, he's really, and a lot of these animals, because they are found in a social environment, are a little bit more socially acceptable of us, working with them and handling them. So that's what makes him a great ambassador animal. So we always want to make sure we bring out animals that are comfortable with the environment.
Sure.
And you can definitely tell he's like, oh, okay, this is new, but all right, I'll hang here.
Yeah. He's like, put me down. He really wants to scurry along this table. Well, he is just beautiful, and what a great gift to have him in studio today. Shrek, you're darling. You are. Hi, he looks like he's waving. You are sweet. Well, I appreciate you bringing him in.
Absolutely.
Anything else that we didn't cover about him before we put him back in his box?
No, if you haven't been to, we recently got a grant to redo all the enclosures in our reptile building. So they really do have brand new enclosures that are really beautiful. So you can really see the animals so much better. And so Shrek here is just one of those guys that you can come visit and see him in one of his new enclosures.
Okay, we're going to come see you at the zoo. Okay, very good. More with Raquel and Stephanie from the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary coming up right here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Right now, we talk about it every morning now. Who's going to turn the heater on first, and is it going to work? Well, if you're wondering if your heater's going to work, you need to call AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responders for comfort. They're going to tune up your system and handle any repairs that you may need before you got to turn it on. And they always thank our community heroes, seniors, veterans, and first responders with at least 10% off all repairs. Here's the number. Write it down. Put it in your phone. You're going to need it. 928-848-6224. Again, that's 928-848-6224 for AC Medic Heating and Air. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. We're having a great time this morning with Raquel Gardner and Stephanie Cleater from the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary. And we just got to meet Shrek the skink. And he's special. You guys got to go into the zoo and meet him yourselves. And there's lots of opportunities, lots of great events coming up, and you're going to share another one with us.
Yeah, we always have discount days throughout the year, and we have two coming up. We have Dollar Days on Saturday, November 8th. Admission to the zoo for everyone will be $1.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's a great way for us to thank the community and obviously to thank our veterans. We always have free admission on Veterans Day to veterans, which will be on November 11th. So if you want to come out to the zoo at a discounted price, don't forget, note it, Saturday, November 8th. It'll be $1 admission for everyone.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. What else is coming up?
We're already getting ready. We're decorating the zoo right now for holiday lights. So Wild Lights and Animal Sights is going to start right after Thanksgiving. I know it sounds so quickly coming.
It is. It'll be here before we know it.
Exactly right. So we're already in the midst of decorating. So make plans to attend Wild Lights if you have friends and family in town. It'll be every Friday and Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. The zoo gets lit up with just beautiful lights, lots of inflatables. We have some new things going to be on the lawn. We have some igloos for the kids to crawl into along with our polar bear inflatable. So it's going to be a fun year. So, always check out our website. There's lots of events all year long. And we try and provide a lot of discounted days throughout the year as well, because right during the Christmas week, we'll also have our Kids Week free. So lots of things to come and enjoy.
Very good. And you said the website is new. So
Absolutely.
Check out all the hard work you guys have put into it. I haven't checked it out. I need to look at it. All right, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll reiterate all the dates of all these fun events coming up, and also we're going to tell people the benefits of becoming a member at the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary. That's coming up here on Leza Live. So the first time system from H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace, you're going to say, wow, I never knew water could taste so good. A lot of people think water doesn't taste, but it actually does. And you can see the difference a whole home water filtration system can make if you head on up to H2O Health and Water Solutions. They'll give you a sample. They'll test your water. They'll show you what's coming right out of your tap, and they'll show you what could be coming right out of your tap. No chlorine smell, no cloudy ice, no scale on your faucets, just pure, crisp, clean water every time you turn on every tap in your home. Head on up there to H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. You can give them a call and make an appointment, 928-899-7504. And when you do stop in, tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. We're talking about all things Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary this morning with Raquel and Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie.
Hello.
We got to talk about memberships because I'm sure that there's a lot of benefits, but it also is a sustaining way to finance the zoo and feed the animals and take care of them.
Yeah, a lot of people ask us, do we get help, from the city, the county, the state? And actually, we are fully independent. We don't actually take any tax dollars federally, locally. All we really get is the land that we sit on. And one of the things that really does help us is membership. It really is a great opportunity for you to enjoy the zoo every single day of the year. And because we are open every day, people ask us that all the time. And it's like, well, we need to take care of our animals every day. So we're open every day.
That's great.
But it's a great way, it's a great gift, I think, especially for families, to say, hey, this is an outlet for you to come. You could go in for an hour and enjoy the splash pad or a playground or see an animal new that to the zoo. And in fact, we've been really fortunate to have our bear cubs that have been very, very popular. And, just check in on them to see these growing cubs playing and interacting is a great way. So if you don't have a membership, we always advise it. We have individual, couple, and family memberships. And it really does support the zoo and gives you discounts for events, for rentals, for birthday parties. So lots of different things that can really not only give you an advantage, but then also support the zoo. And we really rely on that, the community supporting us.
Yes, absolutely. Can you share how much it costs to become a member?
Yeah, sure. Individual members are $50, couple memberships are $80, and a family membership is $125 for up to 5 family members. So, we are really proud. We've really worked very hard to make sure we keep our prices reasonable. And, just if you come a few times a year, then it pays for itself.
Right.
Plus gives you lots of advantages. If you're going to go to zoo camp or if you're going to purchase something in the zoo, discounts will help you kind of make your dollar stretch a little bit further. So membership is a great way for yourself, but then also a great gift for anybody that's going to be coming up to the zoo or coming up to the Prescott area. Invite them out and let them see and enjoy it. I think it's a really great family space.
I love that. And those prices are annually, not monthly.
Exactly.
So that is very affordable.
It is, and it provides you access for 12 months whenever you decide to purchase it. And it's very easy to do. You can go online, and all of that is easily available now on the new website.
And what is the website?
It is www.heritageparkzoo.org.
Fantastic. And you can find out about all these events that Raquel and Stephanie have shared this morning on that website as well. But let's go through the dates again because we have about 2 minutes left. Let's remind people of the discount days and also the big events.
Absolutely. So if you want to be a photographer and get behind the scenes, don't forget Saturday, October 18th for behind the scenes photo tour. You can register for that on the website. Fall Zoo Fest, I can't recommend it enough. It's one of my favorite events of the year. Saturday and Sunday, October 25th and 26th. Again, a free member event that you can attend. And then Friday, October 31st, our favorite Halloween, Boo at the Zoo. You don't want to miss it. Again, it's going to be open from 5 p.m. Our last admission will be 8:30 p.m. And if you're a member, admission is $10. And if you're a non-member, it's $12. You can purchase those tickets now in advance on our website. It'll make coming into the zoo that evening, because it's a busy night, a lot easier. And, as a thank you to the community, once again, our Dollar Day is going to be Saturday, November 8th. It's $1 admission to get into the zoo. You really can't beat that. And we really do appreciate the community. So it's a great day to come out. And obviously Veterans Day will be here on November 11th. So free admission to veterans. And then don't forget to look out for wildlife. It's going to be here before you know it.
Right. And then we'll be talking about summer camp at the zoo. I mean, it all just comes so fast. Thank you both for coming in this morning. And thank you for bringing in Shrek the skink. He's a prehensile tail skink.
You got it.
And you got to stop into the zoo and say hello to him. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you back here tomorrow.